This is an emergency, I begging urgently. This is a serious case.
When we get to the 7th house, you must ask for a clarifier. When we get to the 12th house, you must ask for a clarifier. You can ask for a clarifier in any house that you choose moving forward. The way you do that, before I read what the initial card says, before I go to the next house, I ask, do you have a question for this card? You ask the question out loud. I'll repeat it, lay down the clarifying card, see what the spirit say, okay?
Okay.
All right, I don't need to know your birthday or your zodiac sign. I'm a direct energy reader. And be open and have fun with the spirit, okay?
Okay.
All right, with that being said, say your first name for me. Do I have permission to cut your cards?
Yes, you do.
All right, so let me lay down. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Let's see what's going on. Ooh, we gonna dive right into here. This is gonna be juicy.
All right.
All right. So we're going to start with your first house. Your first house is ruled by Aries and is governed by Mars. Your first house represents your ego, how you see yourself, your self-esteem. And in this house right here, you have the undines and the mermaids in the upside down position. So the spirit is telling me you have let something go. You were holding on to something real emotionally tying to you. And at this point in your life, you have let that shit go. You just said, I'm done. Blow it out your ass. I don't need it no more. I'm not holding on to it. But here's the issue. You haven't surfaced yet. You haven't recovered from this, whatever it is you were holding on to so bad. You're still in a recovery mode, I see.
Yes.
Would you like to ask this card a question?
Yes. How do I recover? How do I accelerate my recovery?
Spirit,
How do I speed it up?
How did you speed up her recovery process from this situation? It says you need to do a purification. So when I say purification, they're not saying anything like a bath or anything like that. They're saying doing purification is more along the lines of it's not as simple as just letting go, forgiving and forgetting. They're saying purification meaning that you have to get rid of something. I mean, the spirit is saying you're holding on to an attachment of something. You let it go emotionally, but you still have a physical object of set situation. Do you know what that object is?
No. Not just right off the top of my head. Could you help me? Could you help pinpoint what that object is?
Spirit, what object that you got to get rid of? All right. So, show me the issue first, Spirit. That's what I want to know.
Thank you.
They're trying to say it's something that you would wear. They're trying to say it's something that you would embrace. They keep saying embrace or bracelet or jewelry. It's something that you would adorn yourself with, that you're still holding on to. There's not saying like, okay, it's like you would hold on to a betrayal or wear a suit of betrayal. They saying this is a physical object. So that anybody that has hurt you in the past give you a ring, a necklace, or any kind of garment that you would put on?
Yes.
All
I
right.
have jewelry and I have clothes.
They saying you have to get rid of the most important adornment that they gave you, that you thought was gonna be, that you was made you that fucking special. That's what you're holding on to. You let the situation go emotionally, but having that adornment is there, and it's still the what's weighing down your mindset.
I would I like a theater for my house? No.
Say,
I'm sorry, man. Okay, no thanks, but thank you. Yeah, that's me by mistake. I'm sorry. Okay, sorry, that was random. Okay, so yes, I do have some jewelry that I'm actually wearing right now. So I'll work on getting rid of all these things.
all right. So now we're gonna go over here to your second house. Your second house is ruled by Taurus and is governed by Venus. Your second house represent your current economic situation, money right here, right now. And in this house right here, you have Ogun. Having Ogun in your house of money right now, so you're trying to stop people from taking from you what Ogun's saying. Like you're kind of feeling like you're a pushover, kind of weak. And you're saying, oh Lord, if they ask me, I may give it, or I don't have it to give, but I'm feeling obligated. Ogun is saying he's coming to stop all of that. Like he's coming to protect your finances right now. So, did you give somebody access to a financial institution?
No.
You hesitated.
Yeah, because I was trying to see. I know someone with a certain bank, you have to. It's like kind of by referral only, or more so like for military families. So they allow me to use their code to enter that facility, to enter that banking institution. But I don't even talk to this person anymore. And they used to transfer me funds through there, but they don't do it anymore. So they may still have my account number.
Well,
But
change it.
Okay.
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 All right. Would you like to ask this card a question?
How can I further myself? How can I further protect my finances besides changing my account?
Ogun, how can she further protect her finances? You're here. You're here. How can she further protect them? It says through health and healing. Now, you further protect your finances by health and healing. You further protect your finances by, I want to say, paying back somebody. Like somebody feel you owe them. You protect it by making that person whole again. So even if you can't pay the person the whole amount they gave you, he is saying if you don't want these people to come after you, then what you need to do is give them something back, if I'm making sense.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
All right, now we're going to go over here to your third house. Your third house is ruled by Gemini and is governed by Mercury. Your third house represents communication. With Gemini in this house, you got to take the communication as it comes, good or bad. Just learn from it, accept it. And in this house right here, you have the female Eshu, aka Pumagiri. Having Pumagiri in this house of communication, they saying that you're kind of, talking shit. You're in your womanhood. You're in your zone.
Okay.
So you're no pushover at this moment. You're really saying, bitch, I got this. I got this. You're the one giving out the communication, letting people know where you're at in your life, where you're at in your mind. So you're the one putting people in check, by the way, okay?
Okay.
Would you like to ask this card a question?
I've cut off quite a few family members. Is it wrong for me? Is it wrong for me to continue not to speak with them?
Let me see. Spirit, Pumagiri, is it wrong for her to continue not to speak to them? What say you? It says priorities. These people are not your priorities. Don't even give a shit. She's saying don't care about them. They're not your priorities. can do without them.
Got it.
All right, now we're going to go over here to your fourth house. Your fourth house is ruled by Cancer and is governed by the moon. Your fourth house represent your actual house and home, where you live, where you lay your head, that type of thing. I would like to add it represent the three closest people you will allow to stay with you via friends and family. And in this house right here, you have the Eight of Fire in the upside down position. Having the Eight of Fire in the upside down position, you're basically saying you're done. You following how the people that's in your house, you're done. That's all Spirit say. You just said, fuck it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do more than I should. I am done. That's your actions. So, do you know who you've stopped communicating with inside your household?
Yeah, my grandmother lived with me for like 2 years, and I stopped talking with her. I haven't talked to her in over a year, so her or her daughter, which is my aunt, I don't speak to her anymore.
And they still live with you?
No, it's just me. It's just I and my children right now. So she's no longer there. Just us.
Well, yeah, they saying you're gonna keep this shit going on. You have you have no inkling of talking to these people. That goes back to your third house also, when they say these people are not a priority to you. So let that shit go. Keep on. Out of sight, out of mind. You've been doing good without them, correct?
Great, I have.
All right. Would you like to ask this card a question?
I have signed a new lease on a place, and I'm supposed to be moving at the end of the month, but I've been kind of going back and forth with it. I'm not certain if I should move out there, because I really don't have a job out there or anything like that, but I've asked and prayed to move. But I haven't found a job out there yet. Just wanted to make sure it's a good move for me, or should I stay where I am?
Should she move, Spirit, or should she stay where she is? Spirit say come out of the closet. You need to move. Go ahead and move.
Okay.
They say you got too many memories in this place. You got too many issues that you've had in this place. Surprisingly, who is the neighbor? Who is the neighbor? I'm looking at dog shit. Who is the neighbor with dog shit?
My next door neighbor.
Okay, so
has a few dogs. I think she has the one right next door to me, she has 2 dogs. And the neighbor across the street, older lady, she has 2 dogs.
And they let these dogs go in your yard or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
The lady next door, I catch her kids in my yard all the time.
Yeah, that's what they say. They say it's too much dog shit, and that's bothering you, and that dog shit ain't good. So they say move. You do good if you move.
Okay.
Spirit is real, ain't he?
For sure. Oh my gosh.
All right. So now we're finna go over here, and we're gonna go to your 5th house. Your 5th house is ruled by Leo and is governed by the sun. Your 5th house represents your sex life, entertainment, and luck. Sex life, entertainment, and luck. And in this house right here, you have the 7 of water in the upright position. Spirit is saying, having the 7 of water right here, this means that you're kind of wishing for somebody you can be with. This goes back to the person that you let go, the people, how you see yourself as releasing something. Now you're kind of in that mind frame that you just want somebody you can have fun with, but not to go and have fun as being a whore. Have fun as somebody you can just, how they say, chill with until. You got me? You're wishing for a very clean person, dominant person, somebody to come around and just so you can spend some time with. Keep in mind the key word Spirit told me to say you're wishing for this. You're wishing for this. But your 5th house represents courage. You got to stop wishing for it, and you got to start applying pressure. You got to start getting a plan or a motion to find you somebody you can just enjoy for the time being until you figure out what it is you want to do, okay?
Okay.
Would you like to ask this card a question?
Yes. How do I healthily pursue that, healthily and respectfully
Spirit, how does she acquire a new friend on a very safe and healthy basis? They said it's out there already. They said it's a go now process, but they're showing me who assisted you in getting the house, or who was the realtor.
It was, it's kind of, there was no realtor or anything like that.
The person,
because I'm renting.
the person who
where
made
is it
the
now?
no, the person who made the suggestion.
That I move or live where I am now.
That you move. Well,
I honestly can't.
Well, the person who is making a suggestion for you to move in that area, or who you would desire to move in that area with, that would be a good, safe person for you, because they understand your circumstance and situation. Or we could say whoever you bounce something off of about moving of the opposite sex. This would be a good partner for you.
He's married.
Keep in mind.
He's married. He's the maintenance guy. I actually conversed with him this morning in regards to trying to communicate with someone in the office because they're closed.
Well,
so I have his number as me and the other tenants and just called him. And he actually offered, he said, well, if anything that you need. But he's always been respectful, never came on to me or anything like that.
Well, only thing Spirit said is you need to deal with somebody who you can deal with for the time being in a safe manner until you get somebody else you want. I don't know why Spirit pointed this person out to you. Who knows? This person may turn out to be your. So now we're gonna go over here to your 6th house. Your 6th house is ruled by Virgo and is governed by Mercury. Your 6th house represent your future economic situation, future economic affairs. And in this house right here, you have the 8 of air in the upright position. Having the 8 of air in the upright position, they're saying you're being afraid of your money. You're really afraid to spend any money. You're being really afraid. I don't know why you're afraid to spend this money when Ogun is protecting you from loss, but they're saying you're afraid. This is all in your head. They say in order for you to make the investments and get the stuff you need to get in your life, you need to shell out a little money. You're gonna be okay. Would you like to ask this card a question?
Yes. Should I pursue the life coaching venture and the nonprofit path? Would I be successful on that path?
Spirit, will she be successful with the life coaching nonprofit venture she's looking after? Positive change, hell yeah.
Okay.
Positive change, hell yeah. That's self-explanatory. I'm moving on. All right. Now we're gonna go to your 7th house. Your 7th house is ruled by Libra and is governed by Venus. Your 7th house represents your relationship, the couple dating, matrimony, romance. And in this house right here, you have the 7 of fire in the upside down position. Having a 7 on top of a 7, let me tell you something. They say you are not going to back down. So if somebody make an advance towards you, you're not going to rebuttal. They saying you are like being 100% submissive right now. You are open, literally.
Wow.
If I'm wrong, you say, Baron, you're out of here. You're nuts.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Would you like to ask this card a question?
Is that a good thing, though?
Spirit, is it a good thing for her to have this mindset of acceptance of just wanting somebody in her life, wanting somebody to wanting a companion? Is this a good thing for her to be in? It says right. So this is something you put down. You wrote a petition about this, huh? You tried to do a little magic, a little petition, or meditate on something, saying that you just want a good man, or you just want somebody you can spend the rest of your life with. and Spirit saying you had to remove something else in order for this to come in, but so you don't fuck up and go backwards, they saying they're gonna bring something to you. So this is by design. So yeah, this is a good thing. Only thing they saying, be safe. You asked for it, and you got it.
Wow. Okay. Can I ask one more question?
Why not? Go for it.
So, is this to say that my magic is working? Should I continue with that?
Spirit, is her magic working? Peace offering. Your magic is working, but you need to go and feed it again. You need to continue doing it, but you're not giving your deities anything for doing this magic work for you. They saying.
Okay.
So whatever spell you did, whichever deity you talk to, see what you can offer that deity.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. And honestly, I didn't, approach a deity per se.
And they telling me that. They saying, but you should have put a deity there. You follow me? Every spell I do have a deity attached to it. That's why they work.
Okay.
So, peace offering here. The deity that you dealt with is making it happen. So you need to just give a deity. I would say you got one deity showing up here, Ogun. I would say, well, two. I would say you would go to either Pumagiri or Ogun and see what they want and give it to them for helping you.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So now we're gonna go over here to your 8th house. Your 8th house is ruled. Your 8th house is ruled by Scorpio and is governed by Mars and Pluto. Your 8th house represent your subconscious mind. What it is you think about, what it is you fear, what it is you desire, what it is you want. And in this house right here, you have the 2 of water in the upside down position. Having the 2 of water in the upside down position, they're saying you're not really looking to form a connection with anybody. You are saying, I don't want to form a connection. I just want to grow, but I don't want to be lonely. So, I just want to live and I don't want any attachments. I just want to, this is how you're thinking. This is what you want to think. And so you're not looking for an emotional attachment with nobody, by the way. You're just looking to live your life and to let go and let God.
Yeah. I guess because I feel like, it's going to fall apart or I'm not going to be enough.
Just take your
I
time.
don't want to invest anymore. Part of me doesn't want to invest anymore.
Just take your time.
No matter what I give, it's like never enough. I'm just tired of starting over, but I know that sometimes it's part of life. You just get whatever lesson in from that person and just experience them. They may not be meant to stay forever, but it's like, they're a pretty good person, pretty cool person, pretty open-minded. And I just want the same. I want somebody to have my back too versus, me always being there for someone else. And they're not there for me.
I got you. Well, Spirit say you're in the right program, you're doing the right thing. You got to find comfort in yourself before you can find comfort in somebody else. So you're on the right track. So don't feel bad for this emotional feeling that you got going on. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Would you like to ask this card a question?
How can I kind of even out my feelings as far as to not feel so when you said keep going and eventually I'll even out, but just keep going. Okay. Well, no question.
All right.
Thank you.
So we're gonna go to your 9th house. Your 9th house is ruled by Sagittarius and is governed by Jupiter. Your 9th house represents your reality, your future, what will be the things to come. And in this house right here, you have the air element in the upside down position. Having the air element in the upside down position, they're telling me that you're gonna not voice any opinion. You're gonna be accepting. So now this is where spirit is having an issue, and spirit want to put you in check, and not in a bad way, because you don't need to be scolded for this. You just need to have some understanding. Spirit is saying, if you're saying you don't want to form an attachment with somebody, okay? And they're saying that you're open to receiving advances, correct?
Yes.
The only issue that spirit is having with this is the simple issue that you always face in your whole damn life, is the simple fact that you don't speak up. You don't say exactly what it is you want when it comes to what you want. You will meet a guy and you will let the guy lead the show. At the end, when the guy done, or when you run into a challenge, you're feeling as if, okay, you gave more than what you should have gave, but shit, the only thing you gave is just your time, talent, and treasure. You didn't give your opinion. And spirit is saying that shit needs to stop. So if you gonna be accepting this, you need to lay down ground rules. You need to give your opinion. This is what I want. We can kick it until I feel like we can go further. When I go further, you be honest with me, I'll be honest with you. I need some ground rules played out in your mindset, okay? That way you can stop all this bullshit. You following what Spirit's saying?
Absolutely.
So the reality of the matter, speak up for yourself, okay?
Okay.
Would you like to ask this card a question?
No.
All right, now we're going to go up into your 10th house. Your 10th house is ruled by Capricorn and is governed by Saturn. Your 10th house represents how everybody will see you. You can't do nothing about this. This is their opinion of you. And in this house right here, you have the 5 of water in the upright position. Having the 5 of water in the upright position, Spirit is saying everybody's going to see you as, I don't want to say a charity case, but everybody's going to see you as somebody that they can take advantage of. So Spirit is saying, I need for you to be very strong. Although you're in this mode that you just want somebody for you, don't accept anything. Some bombs are gonna come at you. Some people that's gonna come at you to prey on your weakness right now, on your vulnerability. I'm gonna need your ass to understand. I'm gonna need your ass to understand that that branch has not fallen yet. It still has some life in it, and you still got the ability to climb to the root of this tree, get to the root of the problem. So seek these bitches out and understand what they're trying to do, what they're trying to get from you, and just be strong, okay?
Okay, I will.
Would you like to ask this card a question?
Why do they see me as a charity case?
Spirit, why are they seeing her as a charity case? Why are they seeing her as a charity case? Take charge of the situation. They're seeing you as a charity case because you don't open your mouth. You run around with this very passive energy as, okay, how about this? I'll put it in, I'm gonna say, can Spirit let me go, because I want you to really, all right, hey, can I stay the weekend at your house? Or no, can I stay the night at your house, but you gotta go to work the next day? Okay. Okay, yeah, I know she'll let me stay over there when I want to. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You never say no. You never rebuttal, and you never stand up for yourself. And you're constantly giving, or accepting. This is why people are seeing you as a charity case. There used to be a phrase that my grandma used to say. She used to tell me, like, everybody treats you a certain way. And they treat you this way because you allow them to treat you this way. You don't meet several people and they all treat you the same, because they say this person don't have your playbook. So they basically saying, she used to tell me, like, nobody has the authority of the playbook. So how they need to treat you is how you allow them to treat you. And they see you as a charity case because you have allowed so many people to see this till you got a pattern. You got an energy pattern that, okay, she ain't gonna say no. She ain't gonna rebuttal. She gonna do it. She gonna accept it. I can get away with this. I can get away with that. You follow me?
I do.
I know.
I do, and it seems like normally when I do step up and say, okay, well, this is, you know, want to do this anymore, whatever. Of course, that's when the relationships were severed because it's like it was always one-sided. So when I decide to pull my energy back, I know that there's no relationship. Thus, me not speaking to pretty much the majority of my family members because it's like they'll allow me to help them, but they won't help me.
So they say
so that's why I cut some of these people off.
the way you stop this, you take charge of the situation. Taking charge of the situation is not being active. They saying no, take charge of the situation is know your pattern and then start diverting it, start rearranging it, start building a different energy, okay?
Okay.
All right, so now we're going to go over here to your 11th house. Your 11th house is ruled by Aquarius and it's governed, your 11th house is ruled by Aquarius and it's governed by Uranus, not your butt, the planet.
Okay.
In this house, the 11th house represents your friend zone, positive energy, those in the energies that want you to do well and succeed. In this house right here, you have the moon in the upright position. Having the moon in the upright position, this is bad. You have a secret, so you have secret friends, huh?
No, I don't have any friends really. I don't have any friends.
Then you have
I have like one person. Go ahead.
You have a secret somewhere when it comes to your friend. It's a heartbreak type secret. Are you trying to reach out to an old boyfriend or something? Prior to this one, because they saying it's dealing in heartbreak.
No, there was this guy I was thinking about way back when I was like 18, 19. He was really sweet to me, and I kind of, quote unquote, didn't pursue the connection because he was of a different race than I was. And there was going to be a lot of pressure with that. But he was game. He was with it. I was like, well, how do you think your family's going to feel? He's like, oh, all my nieces and nephews are black. What are you talking about? I was not mature enough to say, hey, well, he treats me well and we pursue it. But besides that, I can't think of anybody else I want to reach out to.
They saying that's gonna end in heartbreak. They say because you'll still keep that person a secret and you'll break that person's heart. You'll be the aggressor. You'll be the antagonist here. You still haven't matured. Crossing cultures are very hectic, Even if crossing cultures is very hectic in this day and age. In this day and age, guys get upset when black women date white girls, and when black men date white girls and black women date white guys, and it's all just supposed to be universal love there. You never know who you meant to be with. So, but yeah, they say it'll end in heartbreak because you're not mature. So I think you should not pursue that because this is a big secret and people shouldn't keep secrets.
Right.
Would you like to ask this card a question?
Do you see that I have any friends?
Spirit.
Because I don't consider myself having any friends.
Spirit, does she have any friends? It says nurture yourself. You don't have any friends. You're your own best friend. Hell, if you bought a house, you'll buy the house next to you and say change the outfit, go live in there for a day, change the outfit, and you'll be your own best fucking friend.
Wow.
So you have no friends, but Spirit saying you need to nurture yourself. You need to get stronger and more dedicated to yourself before you start reaching out, trying to bring people into your life, okay?
Okay.
You got a lot of work to do when securing yourself, okay?
Okay, what do you suggest? One of the first or more easiest things to do. I know it's a long path, but what do you suggest I do to mature?
Spirit, what do you suggest that she does to mature? It says retreat to nature. Same thing. You got nurture yourself and retreat to nature in the same house. Listen, only thing you have to do is back up and reevaluate how people treat you, and you will mature once you learn that you don't have to be this yes woman. You don't have to be so inviting, so accepting. When you learn to stand your own ground.
Okay.
You're a great person, by the way, so I just hate that so many people have taken advantage of you over your lifetime, when they just should have just realized who you were, that you were just a really great person, willing and able and stuff. And people just assholes nowadays. Good people don't last long. But don't you lose that spark, Spirit say. Don't you lose that good nature of yours. Don't you lose that heart of yours. Uh, just get stronger and learn where to put those emotions at, okay?
Okay.
All right, so now we're gonna go over here to your 12th house. Your 12th house is ruled by Pisces and is governed by Neptune. Your 12th house represents your enemies, a dark emotional energy, that darkness, that deep dread. And in this house right here, you have Oya. Having Oya in this house, again, I only seen Oya come in this house one other time with one other reading. And she says she's going to try to fight you from becoming your own enemy. She's going to try to fight all the negative emotion, this depression, this doubt, this fear, this dread. She says she's gonna step in the fold, and she's gonna keep you positive. So anytime you start thinking negative, off, doing crazy shit, she's gonna stop it for you, okay? So I think you should call on her. Out of all the Orishas that you have in this thing, I think you should call on her and be like, or y'all, either Yenja, come fight my battles for me. And come fight me, get this out my head, and she'll rush to the aid and do that for you. Now, this is your 12th house. You must ask for a clarifier what she's talking about.
How can I become within myself more at peace with my situation surrounding my daughter's condition and the fact that I'm just trying to care for my children with no help from their father. How can I find peace with that?
Oh yeah, how can she find peace with the everyday sorrows of life, dealing with her kids and the challenges there? It says you need to focus on your strength. Your strength is that you never really needed the dad in the first place. So they say you need to focus on your strength. You know what it takes to make your kids and your family be great, correct?
Correct.
So why are you looking outside of yourself to make them great? If that person don't want to support or do whatever, just keep on pressing. Let the government take care of that issue, and you keep on doing what it is you need to do. So basically, she's saying she don't want you to even think about that.
Yeah, I think that's one of my biggest challenges. I figure, it's hard, and I don't get a lot of rest. I don't get time to myself.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter, she has challenges, so I have to help her with everything. Even though she's 18,
Correct.
I still have to help her with basic stuff. And it just really hurts me that
he don't want to step up.
He don't help at all. And I guess it's just hard for me to accept that. It's like, and then we have a son as well. It's like, but you're with somebody else to take care of her kids.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, and you 3 out of 365, you step in 4 days, because I don't just leave my kids with anybody. I don't trust anybody, with my children. So, but I don't have any free time for myself to just feel free. So I'm always tense.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm always busy or trying to work, or, I just like to have a life outside of them. I trust him with them. And he don't want to get them. He doesn't want to help me with them.
Wow. You know what? I go through the same thing, and I'm gonna be transparent with you here. I go through the same thing. I got a 17-year-old autistic son who haven't seen his mother in 9 to 10 years. No, I'm sorry. I got him when he was 7 years old. So yeah, 10 years,
Wow.
9 to 10 years.
What are the odds? My baby died of autism also.
Mm-hmm.
That's her 18.
So Mr. Matthew haven't seen his mother in that long a time. I see her every now and then, in the various places she frequents. And it kind of sad. She ain't pay no child support. She ain't come see the boy, don't call the boy. You know, and it kind of hurt. And she take care. She got a boyfriend that she takes this kid to the store and buy him clothes and post pictures on Facebook. I can't even let my son see that. So I know what you're going through, but the way I overcame that and the way you can overcome that, and this ain't using spirit. This is just a parent to a parent. You have to pour more into the kid. You have to not allow that kid to be the burden or the struggle that came from that parent, the issues you face with that parent. And I'm being real transparent. I haven't always been the barren and an enlightened person. At one point when I first got custody of my son, I couldn't stand it. I know I didn't want him to suffer and be out there. But when I got him, I put all of that negativity I felt towards his mother, and I looked at him, and I mean, I took care of him, didn't beat him, didn't punish him, but I had so much distaste for him until I fell on my goddamn knees and I prayed to God, take this anger away, because that baby boy ain't did nothing to me. This is how I feel towards his parent, and now I'm putting that energy towards my son. And did you know, the next day I woke up, me and that boy had a great relationship, and we've been having the best relationship since. So I've said that to say that. I said that to say this to you. Don't let the anger overtake you when it comes to your baby girl, because you feeling that anger towards this guy. That tense that you feeling, it'll pass. You just got to look for the beauty in that child. Not saying you don't, but if you want to really get that anger and hate out your ass, or that disappointment for the father, so it don't trickle to that baby, you just got to learn to look at all the joy that baby can bring you and will bring you. I know it's easier said than done, because I had to sit down and I had to pray long and hard. And I think you should take time out yourself to do it right now, to do it for yourself, okay?
I will. She's awesome. I tell her all the time, she's 18 now, but when she was 17, I said often, you're the 17-year-old I wish I was. Because she's clear about her boundaries. And she don't let you know if she don't like you or want to be around you or don't want to go. And I wasn't like that. I didn't have that voice. But she is clear. And even though she doesn't speak fluently like that, but you ought to know her boundaries are clear, and I admire her for that.
I love that.
I really do. Me too. And that's why I really want to, find a means, because as far as me trying to work 9 to 5, what I've done, pretty much all her life trying to support them, that's not really working for me. She's getting older, some things she don't want to do, and I just want to be able to earn money, kind of on my own terms, so I can be flexible to take care of her. So that's why I'm looking into the life coaching and building from there, so I can earn the money to take care of her and pay for help. Since my family won't help, at least I can pay somebody who's fluent and knows what to do and how to deal with people with special needs. And even if I have to employ somebody to help me sometimes, that's what I want to do.
It's gonna come. So the money is gonna come. So you heard what Spirit said. The money is gonna come from you starting your nonprofit. So just be patient, and you got this. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. So that completes your reading. I hope you got what you wanted to get out of it. Would you care for me to share this on the YouTube?
If you want to, sure.
All right. Thank you. Woo.
Thank you.
I love this reading. This was a really good one. I really like it.
Well, thanks. I really hope it helps someone else. It definitely helped me.
All right. And if you need to speak to me, you know how to reach me, okay?
All right. Thank you.
All right. You have a great one.
You too. Bye.
All right, everybody. That was a great reading. I loved it. Positivity all day long, all around. I love it. I'm kind of swamped today, so I'm going to just sign off really quick. I'm the Baron telling you guys to trust in you and universe, because at the end of the day, you all you got. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Share, share, share. When you share these videos, you not only help me, but you help those in our community, and that's what it's all about. Take care. God bless. Much love.